It took this bitch 2 days to sit here and say, hey, even though I've been on these group chats, I've never said anything racist. I've never been in racist conversation. Hey, I'm not racist. I'm black woman. I'm sorry I offended you. You can't say sorry I offended you if you've never done anything to offend anyone in your eyes. So this clip of you digging in your ass to figure out if your cow still goes moo and then calling some white dude a nigger makes me think in my head, what was said that wasn't recorded? What was talked about that wasn't recorded? But that's really all me. That's all my little brain thinks of when people make these little weird apologies. What was said that no one got to see? Because you can say that you've never been in these situations, you've never said anything racist, and because there's no video of you saying, oh, niggers are nothing, niggers are shit, niggers are lame, niggers are dumb, niggas ain't shit, I can't really dispute it, but then again, it's more so in the eyes of the beholder. To me, I just think if you based on what you say have been in these little group chats for years, what's the chances that you did say something that's racist that nobody got to see? Maybe this theory that Abba and Preach came up with was true. You're into race play, which is fine. It's weird, but hey, it's your kink. It's not my kink. But I don't even care about her apology, because when reading it and then reading it again and then reading it one last time, I look at that apology and I think her fans came up with a better out for her, and it was gloriously funnier. Doja's fans came up with a story basically saying that she was being blackmailed to strip, and that it was scary for her, and that she didn't know what to do, and it was all frightening. The problem with that is nobody gave a fuck about her stripping. Like, nobody was outraged that her ass was being shown to the nerdy white kids. Nobody cared about that. So to sit here and say, yo, she's being blackmailed to strip, while that's a shitty situation to be in, that's not why people are upset. And about that shitty situation of being blackmailed, I could understand it. I could fully think, if you have the same amount of fame as Doja, you hang out with random fans, you hang out with your friends on a group chat, then all of a sudden, poof, random dude comes in and says, oh, I have your IP address. Oh, I have your mom's house. I have all your family and your friends' information. If you don't do what I say, I'm going to leak it to the world, and I'm going to make sure you're completely exposed. Of course, you're going to sit there and say, shit, I gotta do whatever this motherfucker said just so that nobody in my circle or that nobody I love gets hurt. And that's fair. That's a reasonable fear. But bitch, you can't close your computer? You have a net worth of 2 million. You have a fan base of millions. You have witnesses that apparently hear you being blackmailed into showing your ass. Call the police. Close the computer. Be like, hey, this one dude on this group chat threatened to leak all my information. He essentially tried to blackmail me into some nudes. Bing, bam, boom. Cops go get him. You're all fine. Now, that's a simple mindset. That's not for everybody. In a heat of a moment, you could be scared enough to do what somebody says, and you can't think clearly enough to say, hey, fuck that. I'm going to challenge that. I'm going to call the police on you. Everybody will not think like that in the moment, and that is fair. But to sit here and say, oh, she's being blackmailed to strip when nobody gave a fuck about her stripping, it causes me to think, hey, you could have closed that computer. Like, put me in Doja's position, and I'm just chilling, and then all of a sudden some white kid tries to blackmail me into showing my dick, and he says, oh, hey, if you don't show me some dick, I'm gonna go to your mom's house. I know her address. I know her IP. My mama just gonna have to live in fear for a couple hours, because I am not showing my dick to some white kids. It is completely up to you if you decide everything's okay and that Doja never did anything wrong and that there's no video of her calling some white dude a nigger, and that in the back of your mind, what else did she say? If that's not in the back of your mind, that's fine. You're a fan of Doja. You want Doja to succeed. Bless you. If you are one of these people that says, I was rooting for you, and you do this, and you're a part of this, and this apology is shit, hey, that's on you too. I can't sit here and tell you, hey, forgive her. I can't sit here and tell you, hey, fuck Doja. What I can tell you is, Look at that apology and wait and see for the future. Because while Doja will sit there and make this apology seem like all these videos are from years ago, fact of the matter is, one of these is from a week ago, and this other one of her digging in her ass, we don't know when that's from. That could have been from last week too. When it comes to these apologies, never believe somebody based off word of mouth. Look at that apology, read it, understand it, and then go to the future and make sure that this apology has action behind it and that she's never caught in these situations where she's keying and getting her pussy wet to calling some white dude a nigger. Like, that's all. That's it. Because I can never just sit here and believe an apology. You need action behind that. And when that action is good and you've changed or you feel as though you've done well and better than what you were currently involved in, yeah, everybody can forgive you. But until then, there are going to be people that ignore everything and just forgive you because you responded, because apparently that's a bad bitch's status. There are going to be people that hate you because they feel as though you didn't do enough. Whatever your preference is, that's on you. All I know is, I wouldn't be showing my dick to no white kid. That's the video. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. Goodbye.